Alrighty, happy Saturday afternoon. How the heck do you do this? I don't remember anything. As a matter of fact, my screen is black. That's how much I remember. Let's fix that. You're probably going to see some funky stuff that could pop up there. Anyway, welcome, and I am back home. I just got unpacked. Hey, there we go. Now it's going to connect. Hopefully, maybe. Go, go, go. Will it connect? It's connecting, and there we go. Perfectly done. I am a professional after all, and there's no flaws here. Anyway, let's say hi to some folks. Wherever, and Jeffrey, take care of yourself, man. I know you're high as a kite. We'll help you through some of the pain and all that. A broken spine does not sound like fun. It really doesn't. Get better soon. Thank you for being here. Zode, Travis, Roz, Curd, Shadowmane, Who's Your Daddy? Anyway, welcome in all. Hope everybody's had a good week. I tried a couple times to stream from the hotel. Only one was successful, and it was not very good. So we're now back home. We are in the comfort of my own office. I've been home all of maybe 20 minutes, and it's just time to grind. It's just there's a lot to do. I didn't get much time to play when I was at the beach. It sounds more glorious than it was. I did work from the hotel for bits and pieces of the day. Did get out to the beach some. Did get to go play golf some. So it was a good break. But I'm ready to be back home. I don't mind going away, but to me, I'm the opposite of my wife. It feels good to come back home where my wife wants to stay gone. That said, I don't know exactly what we're going to do today. I'm probably going to bounce around a lot depending on what I feel like. I'm a bit tired. To give a little bit of some of the fun over the past couple days, Thursday morning, about between 4 and 4:30, the alarms in the hotel went off. So we all had to leave. We all had to gather by the pool and on the beach, and they didn't let us back in until about 6:30 a.m. And I had to be on a installation call at 7. So got very little sleep that night. So we're running low on sleep. And then last night being our last night there, we kind of hung out on the beach for a while, and I had to be up at 5:30 this morning to go pick up our grandson who was at a youth conference down there, which was the reason we were at the beach, and yeah, drive home. So we a bit tired, so we're probably going to bounce around a little bit. But we'll figure out something to do. We'll have some fun. We'll do some things. I've got to do stuff on the main. I've got to do stuff on the mini. The stupid alliance leader on the mini. Okay, check this out. This is my mini account. I'm just supposed to be, casually grinding, maybe pushing in war a little bit, just doing a little bit of things. But the leader, I mean, this guy is a real ball buster. Okay, he put that we have to do 100,000 points in poker. I mean, come on. I mean, what? Anyway, let's see. Yes, my spinal surgery is on Thursday. I went home on Wednesday after my legs turned back on for a few days, and now I'm back. Man, the plan is to operate on Thursday morning, which will include a gutting of all. That does not sound fun. No, not at all, not at all. Well, we're here to help you maybe feel a little bit better, along the way. Give you something to watch, give you something to listen to. I'd say I'd mute my voice and just let the music play, but it's not even playing right now. Why is there no music playing right now? You're supposed to continue playing. No, I don't want repeat track. Repeat playlist. That's what we want. Now skip. Or are you not going to the next track? Let's try this again. We'll see if that continues to play. I don't know. Things break when I go. Things break when I go away and come back home. Anyway, let's go big screen. Maybe that's the issue. Who knows? I don't know. It is what it is. Did you fall out of a plane or something? Well, that would be a little bit... Okay. So drops are on. I haven't gotten any of the drops yet, so I'm at least streaming to get my drops. I think I'm done with war. This was the first war in 3 seasons. I did not take 10 fights. I took 9. Oh, we're okay. My defense is doing something. Yeah, let's. I want to see what my defense is doing. I plan the defense for my BG. I get more of a kick out of the havoc I can wreak versus me clearing clean. Hey, Kindred got a kill. Yay, team. Yeah, Maestro's still around. Yeah, we still got some fun fights for them to do. How did our boss do? Probably, nope, not to the boss yet. Good. How did this guy do? I'm trying different things out just to see. Sandy went slowly into his good night. Probably Carolina, I would guess. The thing I don't like about this new kind of setup that they've got where you heal up, I can't tell who they use to take out certain defenders. Hey, Messiah, what's going on? But anyway, we'll look into that more later. I've got to do live war on the mini. I've got to do some grinding in poker, symbiotic bonds. I got to do some grinding in towers. I probably should do, yeah, we probably should just go ahead and we'll get this running and get this done. Because I know I haven't done that on a mini either, but I think I've run it every other day. That's one of the few things I did every day when I was gone. The other thing, I need somebody to remind me in about 15, 20 minutes, I need to get a drink out of the freezer. I didn't have any drinks in my refrigerator. I had to stick one in the freezer to get it cooled down enough to drink. My life is rough, man, let me tell you. Anyway, I hope everybody, like I said, I hope everybody's had fun. I hope everybody enjoyed Act 10. I haven't seen one video. I have not jumped in for 1 second into it on either account. I know there's Citalis, which I don't mind that fight. That one's not too bad. And Bahamut, which I've just got to remember. I know it's got the little ping-ponging that you've got to do. You've got to shrug off debuffs or something until the thing turns green, and then you throw a special. And there's all sorts of stuff in that one that I got to remember. It's been a while since we've done it, but we'll knock it out. I did take care of the event quest when I was gone, so it's complete. I have to claim all the stuff yet. Yeah, and I think that's it. I nearly ended up in the ICU. You can follow my story on the gram. I am Vera or. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll save that. I'm going to copy that and I'll follow you over there and we'll check it out. Copy. I'm going to paste that into my notepad so I don't forget it for later. You've got me curious. All right, there we go. I've got it. Anyway, just a couple things of note as well. There will be sometime probably in the next week to 2 weeks. It may be next weekend. We do a celebration stream. We kind of busted through the 10K subscriber mark. We were below it. We finished the stream at 9,999. I've only done one stream or maybe 2 streams since then, and we're at 10,082. So we kind of blasted right through 10K. And the other thing I want to do in it is it's going to be a thank you for those that have used my CCP code. So it's kind of be a joint celebration stream, thanking all of you for all the support. There will be giveaways. And the reason we're not doing it earlier is I've got to plan what the giveaways are, see if I can round up some. Maybe Kabam will give me something I can give away. I've got the question out there. I've asked them before and didn't get anything, but maybe we can come up with something small. I don't want anything big. If nothing else, I'll do a couple, maybe $10 gift cards, maybe some Say Fosse merch, things like that. That is crazy, man. They will have my full organs laying on a stainless steel bench beside me while they plate the inside of my spine. Craziness. I almost want to see video of the surgery at this point now. I'm just kind of morbidly curious like that. You know what? I've been ignoring YouTube. Let's come back over here. Hey, there's Lee Boy. Speaking of YouTube, let's give Lee some love. Member for 26 months. That's over 2 years. That's absolutely incredible. And why, Lee? Why? 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 Of all people. Anyway, thank you, Lee. Thank you. Much love, appreciation, greatly appreciated. As I'm sitting here talking about thanking people, we can't go away without thanking the goat himself, Lee the Goat Voice. So, anyway, we've got goats, we've got lions, we've got a little bit of everything in here. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. That's everything I can think of. All right. So, plan for me for poker, which is probably where we're going right now, just because I feel like chatting and don't feel like concentrating a whole lot. I'm sitting at top 3%. I haven't spent yet on poker. I think we'll have to pretty soon. I want probably top 1%. I don't know if I'm going for a number ranking. The other thing, and I said this on the hotel stream, I suffer from a little bit of color blindness. So, for example, that red 5, when I look at my phone, I can't tell what it is. I've got to look at a bigger screen or I've got to turn the brightness all the way up. So, you'll see me a lot when I'm looking up this way. I'm looking at my screen so I can see what the red numbers are. I can tell it's something, but it just all blends together. Let's see. We want to swap 2. But yeah, it's tough for, it's just kind of one of those weird things. Let's go Black Cat. We will do some Battlegrounds. We did get our 100 points in. I did that from the hotel as well, which was kind of amazing to me. I don't like the meta a whole lot. I was at 57 points and won 4 in a row, 3 in a row, something like that, and got there, which was kind of phenomenal for me. Yeah, I didn't expect the rewards to be too much. From what I've heard, it doesn't take very long. I've heard it's maybe an hour total. So we may do that on the celebration stream or something like that. I'm not particularly pushed to get through it, which is unusual for me. But squad containing at least 3-6. I do have 1-6 there. I haven't even got close to the 20,000 point one yet. You know what? Shoot, I'm getting rid of 2. Well, let's just go this way. And then we'll drop that and that. I could drop the 5s and go for the 6s. But now watch me get 2 6s here and I'm going to be pissed. Okay, we didn't. That's good. Gain 1, swap. We're going to gain 1, swap 2. Rewards are fine / good. For the effort, I think they looked like they were pretty good, from what I understand. I think that's the only thing I did is I looked at them briefly. It's not a rank 5, so I'm not terribly fussed about it. I think that's where I'm at this point. Because I've got a secret stockpile of tier 7 basics for right now. I think I drew the biggest possible hand in poker with it when energized super suits and a straight. Wow, man, I would love that. I haven't gotten a flush. Well, I haven't gotten a straight flush or a royal flush yet. Those are the 2 I'm missing on both. I haven't really been going for it. I've been going for more overall points, but. So if I'm in a small retired alley, is there a point to push high in poker? The rewards, I think, are all ally based. I don't think it, well, there's Kingmaker. I don't think it makes a big deal to push, but you may, I mean, it's, do 8 fights that we've already done for like 3 or 4 different content. Yeah. I didn't, it didn't look like it was going to take long from the little bit I've seen. And I saw somebody, may have been Darkness post, it took them like 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm not complaining at all. I will definitely be doing it. I'm just trying to figure out when I want to do it. Because I'm thinking I'm just going to do that maybe Monday. Maybe tomorrow. I want to get the poker done just in case I get busy and don't get to much. Hey Andy. And poker's fun. I can sit and talk. When I'm tired of talking, then I'll do something more difficult. I'm already tired of talking, but don't have eights. I've got I'll only have one of those. Foes faction. I'll only have one of those. Well, let's go with the symbiotes. Oopsie, that's what we want. I do like that little pop-up saying, hey, are you sure you want to get rid of that one? Yeah, I got to jump over to the mini. The mini I won't be long here because I do want to knock out War on the mini. And I do need to get 100,000 points there. Maybe we run Act 10 on the mini today. It can always use more rank up materials and more champions ranked, and the towers are a lot lower there. Yeah, we'll grind out this side here until I run out of those. I then I can only do 5 more hands until I buy some. So far, I have not spent a single unit on any of this. So that's nice. I've been trying to use what I could to get things done. So I'm sitting at 157,000 there. That's not terrible. We've checked war. We've run the daily. I've got stuff to claim. I want to make sure nothing is. Yeah, there we go. I figured something was getting ready to expire. Okay, nothing. Okay, we got time on that yet. How about those catalysts? Let's rank up a skill champion here real quick. Skill 7, 1. Who do we want to go? Let's go Blade. There we go. We use those. And now we just do a quick rank up, and then we're going to jump over to the mini account, Curd. I know you're golfing, but we're going to do mini account, Curd. Since you say I don't ever play it. He doesn't. I'm just giving him a hard time. Because he's the dumb alliance leader that is making me grind out poker on 2 accounts. Love you, Curd. All right. Enough there. All right, going to hide my screen. Maybe I'm going to... Anna! Whoa! 333! That's a good poker hand. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's log out of this account. Let's log over to the mini account. One day, I'm going to get everything set back up so that I can have just flip between the two much easier. But today is not that day. What I need is 2 phones. Who wants to buy me another phone? I'm too late. I'm too cheap to buy myself one. Who wants to buy me one? Add me to your plan. All right. That's logging in, I think. Perfect. I'm going to go on, be right back here. I'm going to go grab my drink. All right. My drink is not really, really cold, but you know what? I'm really, really thirsty and really, really tired. Oh, it was cold enough. All right. Okay. What do we have expiring over here? Oh, we got to use those. Those are some 7-star Siggy Siggies. Let's go ahead and use those suckers. I don't think I need to on anybody up here, but we're going to find out. None there, none there, none there, none there, none there, none with him, none with him, none with him, none with him, none with him. Hey, we can use some items here on the good old bongers. We'll take them up to Sig 100 here. Help the prestige a little bit on the mini. There we go. All right, let's take a look now. See, let's go ahead and check prestige. Then we're going to check out our warpath, who we need to take there. Not bad, 38.5. It needs to get higher. All right, Alliance War. It is nice. Kerr did do me one favor. He did put me on path 4 on the mini as well. So it makes it really easy when I'm looking at paths. I'm very familiar with the path. It helps me just kind of go through things. So plan here is I need somebody for null. Then we're going to Ironheart. And then we're going to somebody that void. I don't know who yet. Then we're going to Ironheart that dust. Then we're going to, I'm probably going to bring Bong. Bong for void. Bong for that Spider Woman. Do we have people signed up for that Kindred and that High Evo boss? Okay. Okay, we've got people for that. We got people for that. No one for Nico or Solvark. Nico's still alive. Cold Snap Bleed. And let's see who I've got that can do that. Because I can fit one more champion in. Bong, Ironheart, and one other champion. Let's see who we can do that's Poison and Cold Snap, Poison and Bleed. It's a good question. Who would be good there? I do want Poison immunity. I'm gonna do Cold Snap and Poison because I can offset some of the bleed. Ice Sentinel. My Sentinel's on defense. Deathless Thanos. Really? That would not be good though. Warlock. You know what? He's Cold Snap, Bleed, and Poison. I think that's gonna be a Warlock fight. I think I can fit Warlock on the team. Hey, Minkle. I think Warlock can do it. Warlock may be banned. Don't be telling me that. That's all I've got. I probably have to rank my Warlock up. I'd love to do Lizard. Lizard makes her easy. Hey, Mazin Hussein, just subscribe. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Warlock's banned. Yeah, my Iceman's not ranked up on this account. Can he do it? Can Bastion do it? Let's try Poison Bleed Immune. Dust could possibly do it. Sandman could possibly do it. Solvark. Zode has Sol. I don't think I have Solvark ranked up on this count. I don't. On the main, I do. So it's Bastion, Dust, or Sandy. Because I think I've got Sandy ranked up over here. No, I've got Anti-Venom ranked up over here. Wave. Ooh, hold on. Maybe we rank Wave up. What are her immunities? She can bleed. I know that. And I think she'll get both bleed and cold snap. Never mind. Maybe I just don't do it. Maybe that's the case. You said counting the fire, you could do it just invuln boost. So it's between Nefaria, Dust, and Bastion. Bong's dupe helps them. Because Bastion can kind of ignore all of it. Because he's 100% resistant to the bleed and poison. And then it decreases the offensive ability accuracy of instant non-damaging effects whenever a non-instant energy damaging effect fails. So yeah, I think he could probably do it. Should I try him, Kurd? Should we try to Bastion that? I would just have to parry a couple times at the start, get the infection on. Okay. I got the green light. We're going to try it. If we fail, we fail, and we just stop. All right. There's a couple odd fights in this matchup. But we're going to do it anyway. All right. So a little bit of Live Alliance where it looks like I'm going to have to buy a energy refill because no one started the middle yet. All right. So this first fight is actually going to be Ironheart versus Null. Not a great fight. It's okay as long as I don't get hit, and I'm gonna invuln boost it because I have one getting ready to expire, and we're also going to big boost because I'm doing a couple fights I'm not entirely sure I'm comfortable doing, but that's the fun of it. All right, I'm not going to worry about recording here. It's probably there we go. It did let me go. All right, so this is going to be an Ironheart fight. I would do Bong. Bong cannot gain power against Null, and would have to be reverse controls. Ironheart can ignore all that. Ooh, no, she can't. She's going to lose her armor. We're going to do Bong. We'll just deal with reverse controls. Yeah. We'll Bong it and deal with reverse controls. Let's go. I'm going to shrug a good portion of these right at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, Bong won't get any power, but he crits every single hit in that fight. So um, I knew it would just be better with him than it would be with Ironheart, to be honest. Because Ironheart would end up being affected by reverse controls. Here, this is should be a relatively straightforward Ironheart fight. So plan here will be medium light mediums, knock them down, stack incinerates, have fun. Now we can parry them. Now we'll knock them down, pause those incinerates that are on them. And we're not going to worry about countering right away because we want to do this. We do want him to throw special ones if we can. You know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter because of... Whoopsie, I didn't want to hit into his block. I'm going to heal up afterwards. That's the nice thing. I don't have to worry about trying to stay healthy. We're down to 5. Okay, I can't parry. The glancing is killing all my... We're going to get put to sleep. And I knew it. I had the indestructible on there. You know what? Let's drain his power. This guy doesn't hit very hard, so it doesn't really matter. But he does go unblockable, and I forgot about that. All right, let's pause those incinerates again. There we go. That should be enough. Easy peasy. Slow. Put him on a glancing note is a little bit of a pain in the butt. But you know what? But, we got through it. Next couple fights, a little bit more comfortable. A little bit easier. This fight against Void is still a pain in the butt because it is Void. You get debuffs on you when you throw a special. He puts debuffs on you, and it's kind of dumb. You know, it's decent placement for Void. Fortunately, you don't have to worry about healing up after the fights, at least for this season and next. And fortunately, I can gain power, and I can shrug debuffs when needed. See, you can see I'm just starting to chunk down because of the severe debuffs that you get. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of dumb. In the past, I would be more worried about that. In the past, I would start with a power start 1 so I could get the 2 specials off much quicker without taking as much little chunk damage. Not a big deal anymore. All right, let's go here. Little Ironheart versus Dust. Big thing here is the back away at the beginning and the power stings. So you just kind of have to watch your counter. Yep, that's what I was worried about right there. Now she's unblockable the entire fight. You get those 2 at the beginning. That's the hardest part of this fight. I can block the unblockable specials. That's not a big deal. I just hate fighting fights where they're unblockable the entire time. Okay. Handled well enough. Not my favorite variety of doing that fight. That's probably about as ugly as I've done that in a while. All right, so we're going to skip that island because we do have somebody there for. No one signed up for Ruth. No one signed up for Ruby Tuesday. I'm skipping it. But if somebody would have spoken up and said it, I could have brought Vox. That's right. Now here, she will, at the very beginning, be unblockable, most likely. Oh, that's right. He did say he was going to veil it. Okay. She will most likely be unblockable here at the very beginning, but you know what? So will I. Oh, she wasn't. Cool. Oh, that's right. I'm not running recoils on this account. Now she's unblockable. Stop that. Just back up. Thank you. Well, I got hit. It was not a tough fight. Okay. Now, plan here for this one. This is going to be tough. I'm going to need to parry a couple times at the very beginning. It does have Conflictor on it, so I've got to remember that. We're going to another invuln boost, just in case we decide we want to push her to special threes. A couple parries to get the infection up. If she wants to throw special twos, that's fine after I have the infection up. Okay. Okay. Easy peasy. Easily peasily. And that's war. Let me go ahead and put my name down now for fights that I took and, didn't die to. So that worked. That worked nicely. I'd take HE, but somebody else claimed him. So, somebody else claims him. I can't do it. Hey, Razuki, thank you for the follow. I've got Bong. I could do it. You want me to do it? That's up to Kurd. Bong's not the greatest for him, but he makes it easy. That's why I said it's up to Curd. Because Cool Laddie is going to go in there probably with, who does he have? Either Chioth or Okoye, which are probably better counters. So yeah, I'll just let him go. Yeah, I would have brought, if that was the case, I would have brought Patriot. But I can go in there and do it with Bong if we end up needing to. So I'm just going to sit back. Just going to sit back at this point and wait for it. All right, let's do this. If Curd gets back here in the next 45 minutes, I'll go take him if I need to. All right. I'm not to 100,000 yet. I'm only at 68 over here. One good hand. All it takes, one good hand, and I'm done. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? We're gonna use that 5, 7, and 13. We're gonna swap 2. I know I got a pair, but a pair ain't worth jack. 4 of a kind is. A pair ain't worth squat. Should turn recoils on over here too, but since I'm running path 4, it would be more fun. Yep, that is the minimum that we agreed to. I don't know if it was an agreement more than a directive coming down from above. I think it was more the latter than it was anything else. We have a couple people in the alliance kind of pushing just a wee little bit. Oh, what are we going to do here? 4 champions of the same faction. We can at least do that. I don't like this, the at least 5 champions with sequential, even numbered grades. No one wants that hand anyway. So 5 foes isn't bad, but I can't ever see selecting the even numbered sequential. That would be a pain in the butt to get. Well, that didn't help anything. You're at 140K, Roz. I'll be up there before too long. It won't take me too long, hopefully. So I'll do my little bit for the alliance. I'll push probably be above the 100. I'll probably go, I don't know, whatever top 2, 3, 4%, get above the top 5 just to help out. Today I got 15,000 points, super suits with Black Tarantula and Hype. There you go. That's a good hand. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. You know what? We're going to leave him. We'll get rid of those 2. A pair is better than 0. Not by much, but we're going to have faith. We're going to have faith. We're going to have faith. We're going to have faith that this is going to work. That I'm going to get a friends faction. Oops, I forgot with her you got a heavy. And by the way, the Furies really, really do pay off a lot. Yeah, I like the addition of the wild cards, the Hobgoblin and all that. That's nice. Oops, what are these? Bonus for each Cosmic. I may have 1 of those. Each Mutant, I'll have 2 of those because I'm leaving those 2 in. So we'll at least get this. Ooh, friends. We're going to go to 50 points. So that's 150. That's 130. Yeah. So we'll do that. And then we're going to get rid of these 2. and hope we get a friend. Actually, we need two. Why did I? We're going to get the 13s. Yep. Crappy hand. More bonus points than points. We kind of screwed that one up. Never got what we needed. I should have stopped trying before I did. Just hitting my block 4 times, please. That's fine. Just hitting my block, please. Thank you. Wow, I was watching on my screen and not on my game. Why was I doing that? $1.2 million is number two. Well, Kurt, you missed it. I died 6 times with Bastion taking on that Nico. Sorry. And then I tried to take the boss, and well, there's like 17 deaths there. You know what? We're going for the pair this time. Swap 3. Kurd right now loading in his game, trying to figure out if I'm telling him the truth or not. Need to go get a haircut today, and I need to mow the lawn today. And you see what I'm doing, right? What do we have here? Geez, even odd. I'm just going to do this one. All right, let's get rid of U3. Well, now we have 10, 11, and 13. Now we're going to try for it. If you don't try for it, you don't get it. Waiting for traffic clear, waiting for the temperature to get below nuclear levels. It's 101 degrees outside right now. I don't know what the feels like is. I know when I was unloading my car, it was very, very muggy. We didn't get any of the smoke here, at least. That was nice. You guys can keep all your smoke. You can keep it all. Well, we're going to try again. Yeah, well, just keep it out of North Carolina, if you don't mind. Keep the burning, keep the smoke, keep. Well, you know, if you could keep the heat out, that would be great too. Throw it and die. Oh, whoa. Oh, why did you trigger the frickin' invulnerable there? Oops, I was late on that. I hate fighting this guy. He's not hard. He just does stupid things like triggers invulnerability on the poppers. Smoke is bad in Shenandoah Valley. Yeah. My son lives up in Lynchburg, and he said he manages um, one of the car washes up there, and they actually had to close down because of the smoke. He couldn't have his guys outside; it was too smoky. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible hand as well. Now, two, yeah, just ended up with a pair. Good gosh, that's two terrible hands in a row. Curd, what have you done to me? On the main, I'm at like 160,000, something like that. Here on the mini, less. I'm gonna stop about 150,000 on the mini. Between 150 and 200,000 probably on this account is where we'll end up. Stop evading me, you freak. Why did they put some of these champions in this? Really? Fine. Eat that. Oh, I'll get it. I want to help. If I'm going to get the rewards, I'm going to help out. I don't freeload much. It just takes a good... That's a little bit better start. It just takes a good hand. That's all it takes. One good hand, and you're right back in it. You know what? Why not? Let's use Craven. You know, we use Craven all the time. I mean, heck, I take him to war with me constantly. Is he good for attack at all? Can he do anything? I know Karate Mike liked him, but he might be the only one. All right, what are we doing here? Not doing the force reversal. We're not going to have friends either way, most likely. We'll just do this. Got the bonus in squad. See, that's what I want. I'm telling you, man. Give me something good. Mike, like, because he could easily cosplay him. That's a good possibility. You know, I didn't. Mike just likes some weird champions from time to time. He likes Thor rags. I mean, yeah, I just want one good hand. I just, like I said, I haven't had a straight flush or a royal flush. I had straight flushes in previous versions. I've never, between the two accounts and as much of this poker as I've played, never had a royal flush. Usually because I chicken out. We're going to go to get four of a kind. I mean, and the other thing is, why did they put some of these champions in here you've got to fight? Like this guy. Why? Although, my special. See, that's just. Why? Now I'm going to do this. You're going to go invis. Then I got to do this. And then you know what? This special would hit hard. at any given mode because of 2 prowess. All right, what are we getting here? Cosmic, grade 7, foes. We'll have 1 foes faction. We might as well just do that because I'm getting rid of the 3 bottom ones to see if we can get 4 of a kind, which I'm not going to get. Hey, we got 4 of a kind. What do you know? I said I was going to get it, and I got it. Got it! Not a bad hand there. 4,800 points. I'll take that one. And you know what? The music's not playing again. Hold on. I got to fix the music. The music hasn't been playing for a while. Sorry. I'm going to refresh this page. And we're going to try this again. Repeat playlist on. Shuffle play on. Okay, now it's moving forward, so maybe it'll continue now. Alrighty, go finish up golf. Ooh, music too loud. Sorry, the last stream was a Sunday stream. Good thing the music hadn't been playing. Alright. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? We got 8, 9, 11, 12. You know what? Let's try for a straight. Probably good the music's not playing. I've been having all sorts of fits with different music apps on the YouTube side. YouTube is just such a pain in the butt when it comes to music. I've got license for everything I play, but oh, this sounds like this song. It's not that song, but it sounds like it. 7, 8, 9, 11. Well, we're going to go for the same faction, I think. Yeah. Hey, Roz, welcome to the Twitch side. All right. What are we going to swap here? Swap 2? Because if we get the 10, it does not matter for the 12. So let's swap 2 to try and get 10. And Morbius. No one wants to fight Morbius. Ever. See, that's why no one wants to fight Morbius. Your animations and your AI are stupid. Oh, sure, I get the 13. Be that way. We're still taking those out because I went 4 of the same faction earlier. So this will give me 2 chances for a 10. Which we didn't get. We do have 4 of the same faction though, so we at least have the bonus. So what I can do is 2 here. We'll get rid of the 4 and the 7. I know that's going to get rid of my deadly duo, but we're still going for what we were going for. I'm stubborn that way. Probably why I don't get a lot of points quickly. I also know people who only play for the big hands, and they seem to get them more often than not. You know, swapping 5 to get things going. All right, science class. I'll have 1, 2, 8s. I'll have 1. So more points with the science. Don't think I'll have any cosmics. Does not look like. Oh, I'll have 1. Yeah, we're getting rid of the other ones. Okay. Hey, Zemo, what's going on? All right, we're gonna get rid of there. We're gonna get rid of there. Give me something good. Hey, we got faction reaction and 400 points, but in the bonus, not bad. Faction reaction, not quite a straight, but you know, you can't always get straights. We keep trying for them. All right, hit into my block. Hit into the block. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Some better points there. Yeah, only 3,600. Currently top 6%. I don't know where I'm at. I'll check after this. Well, we'll keep the 5, 6, 8. You're 140. Geez, man. Unfortunately, I may have to go for a high round one of the other weeks. I just did not get the time I wanted to this week. I am probably going to have to go off cam and mic here in a little bit and eat lunch. I'm keeping the 5, 6, and the 8. Oops. I always do that too. A squad containing at least 4 of the same faction. Sequential grade values. I am going for a straight 5 foes faction. Let's go there this time because of what I'm going for. Hopefully we can get a 7. 2, 3, 5, 6. So now we just need a 4. At least the fights are semi-quick. Got a couple long ones. Yeah, I'm hoping we get Ally Coliseum rewards fairly soon. It's not going to matter for any rank ups or anything for me, so. I saw the 7. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the 2 and Craven. And then hope we either get a 4 or a 9. And then possibly, like I said, after this hand, I think I'm going to take a quick, just off-camera break and go get lunch. I'm just going to make a sandwich real quick. Throw a couple pieces of ham, a couple pieces of cheese on a couple pieces of bread. You do another R4? I'm hiding a couple R4s right at the moment. I've got them. I've got the tier 7. I'm keeping in cold storage. So we're gonna get rid of the 2. Always do that. Science, Mystic, Foes. We'll go Foes. I've got one of those. I don't have any Science or Mystic currently, so. 4 or 9? There's a 4. What do you know? Little captain's order going out the door. Better hand. Got a good bonus and a good score. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at currently here. Should be about 85, 82. So top 7% right now. Not the best, not the worst. All right, I'm gonna go on Be Right Back here. What I'll do while I'm doing that is I think I've got to run the daily quest over here. We'll run that, and then I should be back by the time the first one's done with my sandwich. I'll eat it, and we'll get going. So there we go. I'll be right back. Look at that. I said I'd be back up here just in time for that to end, and I was back up here just in time for that to end. I'm keeping the Be Right Back on so you don't have to see me eat. If you added both my accounts together, I'd be about 250. Having to grind this once is bad enough. Twice is a pain. We're kind of going for it. We're going to see what we do. There's no minimum or anything like that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for. I think just top 1%. Yeah, WNSS is pushing a heck of a lot harder. Hey, Alan, what's going on, my friend? All right. Can't pass up the 15 units into 2 6 stones. All right, back in. Oh. Now we gotta go start claiming. I'm trying to get rid of the claimed thing as quick as possible, and sometimes it goes quick, sometimes it wants to stay up there. All right, we'll claim all those. Let's go back in. Like I said, this one's only going to about 150. Who's ready for Korg boss fight in Coliseum? It depends on what the nodes are. Shouldn't be too bad. I like the way they're doing the Coliseum this time. I think I'm going to go the 10-13. Why not? I know there's 3 of the others and there's 11 in there, but let's see if we can get a royal flush. I mean, you got to go every once in a while. You got to try once to do it, or you'll never get it. With the 2 points per bar, goes much quicker, much... Oh, I mean, that Mojo fight just felt so much better. 1 point per bar, having to clear 80 bars, that... If I would have had to grind that twice at 80 bars, would have been a pain in the butt. So, very glad that they changed it to 2 points. I hope they keep it there. You know what? We are going for none of that. But we're going for foes, so we're going to go 500 points. We're swapping out the 3. And we got jack squat. So you know what? Gain 1, swap 3. We're going to go 0 or big. Let's see, who did I... Believe it or not, this past war on the main, I took a rank 5 A2 Korg with Ironheart. And it worked fairly well. All right, I'm almost done eating, so I'll be back on camera here in just a second. Yeah, it kind of surprised me how well it worked. It was a path fight, and I think I only took like 15% damage, maybe. It wasn't terrible. Like I said, I'm going for a big hand here. I mean, there's just, you know, there's 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're going to swap 3. Now, you know what? We'll just go for the straight again. dumbass game. I got the 12. I just turned in the 11. Yeah, it won't be bad. At least I don't think it would be. Mojo's probably the worst one of the bunch. Honestly, it all depends on what nodes they put on. They can make any champion hard to fight, depending on nodes. So, I mean, they can make Winter Soldier hard to fight. I'm gonna get screwed here. Watch this. I'm being stupid, just because I'm mad now. Hey, we did get the other foe. What do you know? Paid off. Okay, check. Oh, why? Just do this, throw a special and die. Or die right now. That feeling in Squad Builder when you get untouchable and your opponent tries to strike and you stare like you lost, please stop. I was doing that. Who was I fighting? Can't remember who the defender was, but they got True Strike and I wasn't paying attention. Almost had more bonus points than points. Yeah, we'll go for all reds. Swap 2. Sooner or later, I'll get a decent hand. One that gets me, like, happy. I'd love like to get a, oh, I don't know, above an 8,000 point hand would be fun. There wasn't much in there, Shadow. I think I said I was fighting somebody and they got True Strike and I wasn't paying attention. And they just kind of kicked my arse. I'm not going for any of that. So we'll just take that. Maybe we end up with a bunch of 6s. Hey, send a star for 2 jewels. Thank you for the star. And the jewels. And all that kind of fun stuff. Who am I swapping out here? Let's swap there and there. That is Jack Squat. I'm getting hosed. Oh, and then you get 2 placebo buffs. Took 10 fights. Doing 10 fights is fun. I only took 9 this war. I feel like a slacker. Hey, Nugget. Nugget. Because you got an R in this one. Gotta call him Nugget over here. Can't call him Nugget. Hey, there we go. There's a 6 in there. See, I could have gone the 6s. We're going to go these 2, I guess. I told you I'd end up with the 6s. Didn't I say I'd probably end up with the sixes? I'm going to end up with the sixes, but I'm going to go ahead and remove them. Grind and poker, grind and poker, grind and poker, grind and poker. That's all anybody's doing. I'm glad I got my 100 points in BGs. I may not go for the 200. I don't know. I probably will, depending on what the next meta is like. We go from not having much to do in MCOC to, hey, you got to grind towers. Hey, you got to grind poker. Hey, you got to grind BGs. Hey, you got to do an event quest. Hey, you got to do Act 10. You know, I forgot about Angela. I don't think Angela would have worked for any of the nodes. It was the middle mini island. Had a Maestro. Who was it? Maestro, Lumitrix, Serpent. I just couldn't fit anybody on my team that could do it cleanly. So I just kind of said, you know what? I'm just going to do 9 and be happy with it. Terrible hand. Terrible hand. The game owes me a big one at some point in time. What SIG is this stupid sim? I think the rewards, it's kind of a trophy champ. And it's going to be the only time you're going to be able to ascend Scream for who knows how long. Pretty nice war there, Zemo. You may actually take my spot as MVP. What do I want to do here? Do I want to build off the 5-6 or do I want to build off the 2 ISOs? Let's go for a straight flush. The hell with it. So Killa, I mean, it's just kind of a, you know, you don't have to do much. It's a very easy mode. It's something you can grind. You know, I can grind and talk very easily in this mode. I can be watching TV, grind in this mode. I almost said I could be driving and grind in this mode. I can't quite do that. Well, I could do it, but I couldn't guarantee the people around me would be safe. And I don't recommend it. So, we were going to go for the straight flush. It's dumb to do. I know that. You know that. But you never know what you'll get. MCOC Squad Builder is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. All right, going to take my vitamins. I've been around a bunch of people all week. Yeah, that's the thing about AA. Once those neuros fall off, you're in trouble. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of that 2 and that penny. At least I'll have a pair. Woo! Oh, Lord. Oh, might as well swap two. I don't care. Oh, I guarantee you he's higher than that now, Kurt. And I'm grateful for him, though. That's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm going to help where I can. Mutant, Spider-Verse, or skill. I guess we go Spider-Verse. And we'll take that 2 and the 7 out of there. Now I'll get the 4. Okay, well, at least we got some bonus points. Woohoo! I'm telling you, I'm struggling here all of a sudden. I can't get anything. Probably should restart. You're going to auto block, aren't you? Oh, good. I mean, it's not the worst hand in the world. Where are we at? Are we at 100,000 yet? No. Top 6%. We're climbing slowly. Well, we're going 5-6. We got Hobgoblin there, so we got a wild card. Yeah, Ice and Curd and a couple others are going pretty darn hard. So I've got heavy. Scorpion's fun when you get the phase up, because you can sit there and hold heavy for like an hour. I always do that. I got to stop doing that. We'll go Symbiote and Foes. Come on, 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 come on. One time. That's 3 of a kind. I guess we swap now and we go 3 for the 3 of a kind. We go for 4 of a kind. Yeah, the wild cards, I like the wild card edition in there. I think that's very, very nice. The generally accepted best way to keep gaining is to keep gaining cards until I can try that. I haven't been doing that. Because you'd gain 3 extra cards, you'd have 8 cards in your hand, so yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I don't know what the best way of doing it is. I know I haven't gotten high score at all. Well, there's 3 of those. 2 to swap out. We're going to swap that and that, I guess. Yeah. Now I have 10, 11, 12. And the wild card. Oh, the hell with it. Swap 3. I'm just kind of, I'm going for whatever. It's whatever. We'll get there eventually. It's why I don't play poker for real money, though. Yeah, I always try to do flushes, straights, things like that, but it hasn't been working out so far today. We'll have one friends faction in there at least. Hopefully they're hoping today. See, there we go. There's 4 of a kind. Boom. And see, why did they put Titania in here? Oops, did that too early. Nice, Mijo. Very nice. Hey, le débutant. Welcome in. That's a little bit better. 5,000 points in the hand. Like that. Take a few more of those, please. Well, there is a good start to a straight. You know, it's just captain's order, which I think is 750 points, but still. I don't know why I did that. He's Incinerate immune. Should have gone to a special too. You know what? So we're just going to do another one, like a dum-dum. Well, there you go. There is. Should be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're just going to gain 2. I hate getting a placebo buff. Because that would have killed it if that was any other buff other than a placebo. I think we're ready for a Doc Ock 7-star as well. Best hand, I don't know, it's probably about 8,000 points. I haven't had any real big ones. There's a Kingmaker. All right. So what we're going to do here now is we'll keep the 5s and the 11s, so we're going to swap 3. Maybe we get 4 of a kind out of it. Game's loving giving me placebo buffs too. It's like, give me one good one, one meh, and then a placebo. All right, we're getting rid of 3. Stupid thing. Why? Bonus Mystic. Do I have any Mystics in those 5s and the 11s? No. Mutant. Yes, there's 1. There's no Tech. So we're getting rid of the 3. Getting rid of the 4, too. We'll see if we get a Mutant. 1, 2, 3. Me guessed wrong. Me should have guessed Mystic. Oh well. Still a decent hand. Just no bonus. That bonus is kind of cool to have around. You know what? We're gonna go here. Oh, I finally got an invis. Oh, of course you have. Jeez. This game sometimes, man. Let me tell you. Some days. See, not bad hand. I got more bonus out of that than I thought I was going to get. Cool. I like seeing that hobgoblin. There's an 8, 9, 10. Not of the same suit. I don't care. We're going to go ahead and just gain 1. Maybe Zode's way of doing this is better. Don't tell him I said so. I do like using Thor in here as well. Thor as a 2-star was at his heyday. Now, Thor as a 4-star was the heyday of Thor. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Guess what? We can get rid of Rhino. Maybe we just add 2. Yeah, why not? We get to fight Dracula again because everybody loves fighting Dracula. Everybody loves fighting Dracula with Rhino. I know you do. I know for a fact you guys enjoy fighting Rhino or fighting Dracula with Rhino. Hell, I think it would be more fun to fight Rhino with Dracula, but hey, I didn't get hit by the special. There is a record day. That is some kind of new record, not getting hit by his special 1. Don't know what record it would be, but I think that may be the first time. Well, look at all those goodies in there. There's another Kingmaker trying for a frickin' straight. Well, let's get rid of the 7, 9, 10. Why not? Because they're not the same suit, so it won't score as high. Well, let's get rid of 3. And we're going to do Thor again, because Thor hits like a truck. Except for when he gets a flippin' placebo. There we go. Look at that. Almost 20k as a 2-star. Granted, he's buffed. Who cares? All right. What are we going here? Grade 8. Hey, guess what? We're going to have a couple of those. At least 2. Oh, I guess I got to do something here. Boom, boom, boom. It was waiting on me. I was waiting on it. That's a hand right there, baby. That's a good hand right there. That's a good one. Good bonus, good hand score. So 4,500 on the hand, another 2,000 on the bonus, I think. Good hand. Need more of those. Who am I backing for the World Cup final? I want to see Messi win it again. Was going for England after the U.S. lost, but if England can't do it, I'd like to see Messi win one more. So that's kind of my hope. How about you? What's my current rank? I don't know. We'll check it after this. It won't be very high on this account, to be honest. I'm hoping maybe top 5% at this point now on this account. My other account, I'm top 1%. Or was. Maybe I'm top 2 or 3 now. And thank you for your service if that name is correct. With the USMC retired. Do I want to go sequential or do I want to go Spider-Verse? I think we'll go Spider-Verse. Awesome. Once again, thank you very much for your service. Did you ever serve in the Fort Bragg area? In Jacksonville? Okay. I'm grew up in Greenville, so not too far from Jacksonville there, and currently living outside of Raleigh. Very familiar with Jacksonville. Well. What do we do here? 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to go for it. We're going to take out the 8 and the Venom. We're going to swap 2. That's usually what people go to Greenville for. That's usually what they're there for. Force close and restart your game. Oh, he's immune to bleed? Really? Really? I may have gone to a few parties in the Greenville way myself. Okay. Cosmic. There's going to be 1. Science. There'll be 1. Going really stupid here. Oh, I can only swap 2. Guess we're going to swap those 2. Kind of hoping for bonus, and I didn't get it. I took the 11 out, and there's a 12. Crappy hand, because I chose poorly. Crappy hand, because I chose wrong. Oopsie. I was trying for a cheeky little intercept. Let's try another one. That didn't work. Oh well. Sometimes you try for a bigger hand than what you should, and it just doesn't pay off. All right, let's see where we're at over here. Should be about 100,000 points now. 106,000, so top 5%. We're almost to the point where we're going to stop on this account. I want to get one good hand over here, and then we'll stop. Okay, we're gonna swap 2 here. I know I've been doing the gain 1 and doing better, but I think swapping to 2 here will be better. And then I think we're gonna jump into Act 10 on the mini. I think we will. I think we'll jump in and do Act 10 on the mini. And then open up a bunch of crystals. Ooh, I've got 1 crystal to open over here for a guaranteed ascension. I think. I don't think I opened it over here. I think I just opened it on the main. Hey, SebRod90, thank you for the follow. All right, what do we want to do here? Spider-Verse and friends. 5 friends. 5 foes. I'm going to go Spider-Verse and friends. Because I'm going to keep 2 Spider-Verse in there. Hey, JBish828, thank you for the follow. Okay, there's 3 of a kind. Let's add 2. Yep, I think this will be the last hand, and then we're going to go jump in and start doing some of the epilogue on the mini account here. Oh, you know what I forgot to turn on? I forgot to turn this on. Told you, I've been gone for a while. 5-6 days without streaming is a lot in my book. I think we'll do 2. I know I said Friends and Spider-Verse for the 1 bonus, but it's just not going to happen. Kind of hoping to kill him when he goes to throw the special so he doesn't have to heal up. Okay, we're going to wait a second so I can throw a special 1. Perfect. We could still get lucky here. Crazy Eights isn't going to work. Skill or mutant. How about none of the above? We're going to guess. We're going to get a mutant. We did get the Friends in Spider-Verse, which is nice. So we got more bonus than we got actual points. Every once in a while, you got to get a little bit lucky. We're going to do Craven again. I keep forgetting that it's a stupid heavy. Really? I'm going to take a quick AFK after this. I need to, I've had a lot to drink. So I'm going to do care of that, and then I'll be right back. There we go. And then we're going to jump into Act 10. Good enough. That gets me about 110. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's go jump into Act 10. We waited long enough. We got this up to, right at 110,000. So I'm happy there. We'll grind out some more later. I've not run any of this on either account, so we're going to jump in and see how we do. Let's go ahead and preview this. Oh, it's real. That's all there is. Okay. Well, all right. Each debuff on the attacker reduces the regeneration rate. For each debuff on the defender, the attacker ignores 20% of the damage they would take. Any champion inflicted with a shock debuff lands guaranteed crits. For the duration of the defender special, the attacker is inflicted with a passive root or reverse control starting, cycling. While the defender is dashing forwards during their first light or medium, they are immune to stun debuffs. Okay. So for that, since it's got reverse controls, there's really only one champion you can use. There's that. And then you go one way and then you do it again, right? Okay. So for that, we'll do this. And then we'll take in a second champ. We'll do that. Let's go. Oh, there's tags. Exit. Team select. There's tags in there. There's tags in there. Why for they have to put tags in there? Okay, so we can do Young Avengers and Gamma. Hey, Rupam. Yeah, they had to add tags, huh? Villain and Gamma, huh? Well, there's villain. All gamma. Well, I guess what we do is we do that. That'll work. And then, what was the other one? Young Avengers. So save, edit team, then Young Avengers. You know what? We'll do that. Oh, I see here. You got to do it with both. I'm not sure why I can't get through that gate. What am I missing here? Need all three. Well, how do you get through the second gate? Okay, so all three have to have that tag. Okay. It's 3 paths with different tags. Okay. Dumb. Oh, okay, I see. I thought I was starting down here at the bottom. I got it. I see now. I was just looking at where I was at on the map wrong. Okay. I see, said the blind man with only one eye. Oopsie. I'll get hit by every one of the reverse controls. I didn't get hit by that one. Hey, him, what's going on? What is happening, my friends? So I didn't get hit by the reverse controls. I got hit by the one with straight. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing here. I am a professional. Go to a special 2. Throw another one of those. Fade out a special. There's probably somebody much better for this fight than what I'm using. God dang it. Thought he's coming in for the special, so I went reversed. Probably somebody much better for this fight. I don't know which one I was at. Thank you for the 5 hits and a block. I love it when you do that. You know it as much as I do. Abs man, yeah, probably. I just picked some champions. It didn't matter. Oof. 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 You know what? I'm going to die here because, well, maybe not. If he doesn't want to throw a special, I'm going to. I was on reverse controls and I dashed right into it. That's right. That's okay. We didn't need to finish it off in one fight anyway. They gave me 3 champions. We might as well use 3 champions. I mean, come on. Woohoo! We got one down. Now that I understand how this quest works, it'll be a little bit easier. Holy moly, that's a lot of ISO. Just what I don't need. I've got 1,000 plus of almost everything. I guess we go tech. It only had 800. Well, Gladiator Hulk's just a big old dummy. All right, we're just going to replay. And then we're going to go switch here, champion restrictions, Young Avengers, team select. Now that I understand this, see, it just takes me a while. Edit qualified team. We'll go there, and if that Cassie was ranked up, we would take Cassie. you notice, oh, it's only 5, it's right, it's 7 and 5 star. So you can bring in synergy teams. You know what? Let's bring in a synergy team. I didn't know Patriot was a Young Avenger until just about now. I'm trying to click that one. Thank you. All of them are so close together, my big old fat thumbs. What do we have here? Whenever attacker performs parry, they gain non-stacking power gain buff. They got limber. Once the defender nullifies 7 buffs, they gain a power gain buff. You know what? I'm not giving you any buffs to gain. But she's going to put some buffs on me anyway. That's fine. Come on, 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 throw it. Hold it, that was unblockable. That's not fair. That was not fair. That was supposed to be unblockable. Used Hulkling? Yeah, I could have. We could have used Hulkling here. I know. I just wanted to have fun. I use my rank 5 Hulkling all the time. I'm not worried about solos. Solos are about the last thing on my mind right at the moment. Who's your daddy? You know, some of the fun of these is trying some of the champions with different champions than what you used the first time around. Like, I never would have used Patriot the first time around. At all. I've kind of grown into liking him. What nodes does this dude have on him? When struck, Hulk has a 20% chance to ready a smash. Sure. Buff unstoppable. Great. Well, I think we're using Valkyrie for that. Yeah, let's use Valk. I don't even know what rank my Valk is here. She didn't have a striker on her. Probably not high. My guess is not ranked at all. Let's see what we can do here. It may take a minute. We'll probably end up doing Serpent, but... it's going to take a while for me to get the... I think I need to get the 31 hits, by the way. That was interesting. We were doing a little dance there. All right, that didn't work. Now I got grit. Oops, deck strong. Oh well. Like I said, that unranked Valkyrie there, very few SIGs, wasn't going to do much. Yo, I gained grit in the fight. Okay, well, that's right. This was originally who I was going to use anyway, so might as well just use them now. All right, now we go to a special 2. Back to a special 1 again. He would get the heal. Not that it's doing a whole lot, but... okay. Easy enough. That's all done. More ISO. They want to make sure I've got gold on this account, that's for sure. Because that's all that's going to happen is it's going to be sold. All right, we got a Saital. Let's fight. Can we do this just once? Yeah, we just do this once. All right, who do we want to use? If I remember correctly, you do want prowess. So you know what? We'll do... I want to do some different champions for her. Dust. Brit. Why not? We'll do this. I think I remember the fight, mostly. We're going to go in. Let's see if we remember it. Okay, can't finish the combos, that's right. Can't finish combos. Okay, and now I remember that. I finished combo. That's right. Oops, she came out of that quicker than I thought she was going to. Now we need to get her. I just did that. Haha! I win. Okay, now we got to wait for the trap to activate. Ooh, that wasn't far enough. Oh, quit throwing that special. Why? Oof. That was bad. That was pure T bad. I couldn't get her to a special 2. Well, I got her to a special 2, but my special that I threw didn't push her into the trap, and that kind of blew all of it. Hey, would you quit? Then I screw it up. I know, I'm just practicing. I may just restart the quest and go back in with Dust. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know why I restarted there then. We'll go back in with Gentle. This should be an easy solo. Yeah, I just couldn't get the spacing at all, so that was on me. Nice. All right, now we're in good shape. Well, we were until I screwed up again. I want some map space. Why did you... You stupid... flippin' twit. I mean, I'm holding block. And then I miss a... I just throw this. Yeah, I'm doing no damage here right at the moment, by the way. Okay, we're going to restart this. Alright, let's go in with Britain. Double medium? But she evades. I guess it doesn't really do much damage. Okay, why can't I... I'm just missing parries. Now she's back to a special one. I don't mind it being right up against the wall, don't worry. Red here is working good enough. Hey, Manuel. Still at one. You know, Brit may be my favorite. Very well could be my favorite one. Okay, throw it. We just have to sit here for a minute. Fine. There we go. There's the solo. No revives. Solo. That's all that counts. All that matters. Hey, more ISO. More ISO. There we go. Little bit of Karina. All right, let's go to the next one. So far, not bad. Not the best. Hey, we locked up. Nope, there we go. All right, now we do the same thing again. Let's just go ahead and, you know what, we're just going to begin. And then what we'll do, we'll exit out. We'll go exit, team select. Now we can see the map. We're going to do this one first. Let's get rid of all three of these. I didn't even look at the node. I don't know who we're fighting, so we'll take him. Take him. Her? Who are we fighting here? What do we got? What do we got to do here? I like how they make you take in mostly class disadvantage. The attacker's inflicted with an indefinite fumble, so you can't evade his specials. Okay, can be blocked by well-timed blocks. Matador. Free-spirited, okay. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. I don't like this, but, you know, hey, I don't remember these bosses. I fought these bosses once. Who knows? Somehow, some way I did. Oops, I missed it. Missed it again. Gotta throw a special 1 in there to get rid of the shield to get those back to being equals. Knew I was early on that one. Can't dex. Starting to forget how to do this all of a sudden. I did it again. Was doing it so well the whole time, and then all of a sudden I forget how to do it. Was too early. There you go. Nice little solo there with somebody you don't see used very often. What to do to progress an ally event. Final formation. Scream Ascension. You just have to play a lot. That's all you can do to progress, is you just have to play the mode a lot. There are people really grinding it out. Hey, Snoozy. I enjoy Misty. She's ranked 3 on this account. I just don't know how to play her very well. All right, next one. Well, you know, he works. Always. Yeah, we'll go in with Caroline. She might work. And you know what? We haven't used Gallon in a minute. Let's see, what are the nodes here? See if we need to change anything up. Okay, so it's got a falter. Is there anybody that I have that can overcome that falter? You know what? I'm not worried about it. The heck with it. I could do Odin, but I'm not. Let's put Odin in just in case we need him. The final formation one is the poker. Squad builder. What is it called? Symbiote something. We're going to try with her. Uh-oh. That was nice of you. Wow. Nice recovery from your heavy there, dude. Holy crap, what in the world is going on in this fight? That was the fastest recovery from a heavy in the history of mankind. And then I got faltered. Okay. Good stuff. It would have been okay if you didn't recover from the... No, I wasn't slow. Couldn't have been me. Could not have been me. And, you know, just kind of like he does a light attack right there. Can't be me. See? It wasn't me. Not me at all. I like that. You're faltered and yet you still hit me. Wow, game. You're just doing swell. Oh, I know. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Stupid lock on. I mean, when all else fails, just use Serpent. That's all that matters. I mean, you don't need anybody else. Just Serpent. I'm so glad I got Serpent on my on this account now, though. Oh. Bring in a synergy. Let me guess, she probably evades 9,000 times, something like that. When the attacker performs the same combo-ending attack twice in a row, the defender is inflicted with falter. That's nice. Every time the attacker performs a successful well-timed block, they get a passive disorient. That's fine as well. When the defender finishes a special attack, 6-second timer starts. If not already active, the timer be rooted. Okay, so that's right. I'll be rooted for a bit. When inflicted with the root, the attacker's inflicted with special block. That's fine as well. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to do a massive special 2 with Black Panther Civil War. It might not work, but that's the plan right now, is to try. We'll get a few disorients on us, and that's fine. I don't know if the disorients will stop. Yeah, no, they don't. Okay. Didn't do too much there, but good enough. Fine, we'll knock you down. Then we'll build back up. Oopsie, missed it by that much. Stupid evade. Really? There we go. Solo. That's all that matters. You know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. On the mini account, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I use all 3 champions. It doesn't matter if I use a revive. It doesn't matter if I restart. On the mini account, we just go to get through. That's all we do. Hey, Darth Vader 2156, thank you for the follow. 51 Rob 50, thank you for the follow as well. Where are we at on follows? Are we at 10-1? We're at 10-101. 10101. That is awesome. Thank you all. All right. One last fight. We've got the big old Bahami. And I don't remember this fight at all. I kind of remembered Citalis, this guy. I know you want to take in somebody that shrugs if you can. So we're going to take in him. We'll take in him. Him? Sure. Hopefully Bong will be enough. King Groot. Yeah, it's true. King Groot would work too. Hey, Crown Say. I appreciate the follow there as well. Hopefully this is enough. We're going to go in. Let's go in with Bong first. He's rank 5. Okay, I've got to remember, I know you got to wait until, you got to get the smiley face, so you got to stay close to him. Then you got to special into his special, into the wave. We'll figure it out. It's been so long since I've done these. Okay. Now he doesn't have 3 up. Oops. Okay. He's at 2. Now when he throws it, he's at 3. I should be able to do the... Okay, just at 1, and I got hit anyway. At 2. At 3. Now I get him to a special. We're just going to block that from now on, because his specials don't really hurt. Oops. He had the other one up. Whoops, and I forgot you can't hit into his block too often. Okay, I'm forgetting things here. So let's just knock him down. Oh, I've got to ping pong it. I got a ping pong. That's right. Phase 2 is ping pong. Let's go in with Kingpin. We may restart this just to... I forgot it was ping pong time. Really? Blah. Okay, so this should be ping pong 1. Thought that was ping pong 1. Okay, we're going to try special into this wave. Okay, what am I missing here? There we go. I just missed the timing on it. Just missed the timing. That's all it was. I just missed the timing. That's fine. Okay. I've got it back now. I'm feeling better about it. Missed the timing. I'm getting a little bit more from it. Okay, we're just going to restart. I've got it down now, I think. Do special first, then ping pong. Okay. Okay. Special to get the counter, then ping pong. After the first one. First one's just special. Oh, really? How are you hitting me with that? Dude. Well, I've just messed up. Why are you auto-blocking? Oh, I threw the same special twice in a row. That's why you're auto-blocking. That's fine. Yeah, I don't remember this fight. Kind of remembered there. Oh, come on. Well, we'll just throw this and die. Okay, well, a little better. A little bit better. I like that this quest will be permanent. That gives you something you can practice on. I like that I can come in here and do this fight more often. This is actually a fun fight. I've been terrible at it. So first one is special into it. After you get the 3. So you got to get the 3. Okay, we're at 3. Can't parry, by the way. Now we special into it. No, you don't. You heavy it. Really? You're going to do that to me, huh? Okay. Okay, I guess I had to, I'm gonna die. How many days left for the, I don't know. I was told hopefully today. I just don't remember this fight, what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought I was ping-ponging. I'm not ping-ponging. I'm specialing in. Can't remember. So I should have to special this one. He's not going to ping pong until this one now. Gosh, my timing on that's bad. There we go. There we go. We got the ping pong going. We'll do this. We'll do this. That's fine. We can let them bleed out now. So do I have to special into it, or is this ping pong still? We're going to find out. It was ping pong. Yeah, I'm doing that twice. I don't care. It's going to put bleeds on you. Really? You dex that, huh? That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Got a bunch of these that would waste anyway. We're just going to get them down. We can practice it later. We can practice it later. It's not a big deal. Really? You're just going to back up and make me eat the debuff, huh? Missed it. That was on me. So we're going to do this. That was on me. Ah, the heck with it. You know what? The heck with it. You know what? The heck with it. You know what? Too late. That was bad. You know what? I think we can finish him here. Even with the armors. There we go. They're all down. It's done. Wasn't great on this account. I'll do better on the main. But, yeah, don't parry rate. Yeah, the orange. I forgot. I forgot all that stuff. But you know what? Brute force works. There we go. Brute force works. And for the rewards, pretty darn decent. There's a bunch of these. Yeah, 8 of these. This is what'll be nice on this account. I think I do 4. Let's do... what the heck? Let's do 4. Probably could have done 3, 3, 2 and been equal, but that's nice right there. That's nice. That's a rank 4. Somewhere along the line. Ooh, I've got another awakening gem. We've got a bunch of 7-star crystals we can go open, and we got a couple pieces of Chrono Serpent. 1 revive, not bad for the mini. All right, we're going to go open some crystals though, because I think I've got one I haven't claimed yet. That'll be a decent one. Okay, yeah, see, look at that. I had items getting ready to expire, so it didn't cost me anything. Somewhere down in here, I got a bunch of stuff, but I'm looking for something in particular. What was that for? Is that Battlegrounds, that Radiance? Yeah, it might have been. There should be a compensation crystal in here, unless I already claimed it. I must have already claimed it. I went through and claimed a lot of stuff on this account because, well, you can tell there's some mail that came in when I was on vacation. I didn't really pay close attention to everything I did. I got 55 of those, so we'll open all those. I want to see if I've got that crystal in here, if I've already opened it. I may have already opened it on this account. I honestly do not remember. Nope, we didn't open it. Okay, so we're going to do 55 of these. You know, because we need more ISO. Would love to see an ascension out of this. But I've got 95 to the pity. Hey, I will take that moon dragon, no? I will take that Corvus. Don't think that's an awakening on him. It wasn't. But I'll take it. I will take it. I'll take any 7-star it wants to give me. Even the dreaded Professor X. Yes, I know some people like him. I don't. None there. That's all right. No ascended yet. Oh, that's nice. That Chavez, that Juggy, that Rocket, that Bishop. Good 7 stars in there. And last, ooh, hold it. I think Bishop's picture's just ascended down there because he's ascended in the game. Okay. All right, so we'll have 40 left for the ascension there. We'll run the event quest at some point in time to get those. All right, let's go ahead and do the ascension. Then we'll do the 7-star, and then I've got 1, 2, I think I've got 3 7-star Nexus. I don't know who I'm after. But let's see what we get here. You know, I probably should go look at my ascensions before we do this. Okay, White Tiger, Iron Man, Storm, Lady Deathstrike. Okay, now let me see who we got. Do we have any? How many ones do we got? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screen capture of that. I may have to refer back to it because we can get an A2 on somebody like Dust, Atuma, Null, Zemo, Emma, Lizard would be awesome. Toad, Circe, anybody but Mr. Fantastic would be nice to get an A2 on. All right, let's go back now to that crystal. Okay, do we A1 Infamous Iron Man or A2 Circe? Seeing some iDooms. A1 Iron Man, iDoom, 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 iDoom it is. Done. Done. Done, diddy done, done, done. All right, let's go open the 7 stars we got. Okay, we got 13 of these suckers to go. I'm going to spin 3, pop 10. Actually, spin 2, pop 10, spin 1. Hey, arcade. Not bad. I struggle with it too, Vitaly. It's not an easy thing. It's just a matter of getting the timing down. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah, it helps prestige too. I know. I know. Take that Shathra. because I don't think she's max sig over here yet. Nope, she was. All right, pop 10. Yeah, you hit block at just the right time. Viv, not bad. Ooh, more sigs on Patriot, more sigs on Piggy. There's that. I think that may be the awakening there. I'm going slow because I want to see if it's the awakening. Nope, wasn't the awakening. Okay. All right, and then we're going to spin the last one. Everybody needs more tier 2 dust. They gave us way too much of it, and then they don't give us any. Well, we got I Doom. We might as well get I Hulk. Any collective level ups? Any Bueller? Bueller? Nope. All right, let's go see if we've got another ascension that we can do. These aren't anywhere close to A2s yet over here. We can do one. This is just the second round on these. These are not A2s. So we can just do that. And there we go. 20 more sigs on Hit Monkey. There's that. Let's go grab these last couple crystals from here. Got 2. That's all we're going to open up. Don't really like either. Take 20 more on null. Let's see where that gets us prestige-wise now. A little bit. We jumped up about 50 points. Not the worst. Not the best. I need to do some work over here to get up some more. Anything over here that we need to open? No. Yeah, it went longer this time, Nemesis, and as usual, there were people who did not quite play fair. If you know what I mean. So typically, because it ends on that Wednesday, before it was 3 days, it would take them to Thursday. This ended later, ended on Monday, so hey, Majid Khan, thank you for the follow. All right, just checking out a couple things here real quick. Pop those corruption crystals. I may do that at some point in time. Yeah. Hey, take care, Roz. Yeah, Bubba. I don't condone cheating in any manner. The problem's going to be, there was cheating in towers. There was cheating in I don't know why people do it for Alliance Coliseum. I really don't. It doesn't make much sense. The rewards aren't that great. The cheat there just is what it is, I guess. Just is what it is. You know, it's dumb. There'll be people that cheat in this too, by the way. And we're going to claim those. And right now over here, we're at 157. So. Well, that's a bunch of crap right there. That's a bunch of crap. Yeah, when the main gripe of cheating was arena botting for a 5-star champion. Yeah, I remember. All right, throw your special. Oh, you didn't die. I don't like it when that happens. How long have I been playing the game for? Way too long. 3 hours today. 11 years total. Oh, do we go Friends or do we go Spider-Verse? Friends or Spider-Verse? Friends or Spider-Verse? Friends, Spider-Verse, Friends, Spider-Verse, Friends. Spider-Verse. Hey, Silmir. Hey, Spider-Verse kind of paid off there. Gain 1, swap 2, what the hell? So I've got to ask a question for the Majid that just followed me. Do I know you? I think I might. I hate that they've got special 3s in here too. I wish they would turn special 3s off. You want to spend the latter days as I'm doing right now? Hey, I appreciate that. I don't know about the latter days, but you know. That does not help me at all. We're going to be stupid here. Hey, Jackie, 2 Cokes. Drops are expired. No, drops should still be going on. If you didn't claim your ones from the CCP week, they should still be there. The week 1 ones would be expired. I think they last like 2 weeks. They last a little bit of time, but I think when the second set of drops, if you haven't claimed them, they expire at that point. Have I been to Goa? Probably not. I don't know. I've been a lot of places. I don't know what GOA is. Well, we might as well get some frickin' bonus out of this. I said we're going here all along. Give me one more Spider-Verse, and at least I get some bonus. Of course you did not. Oh, you did not. Thank you for no points. Oh, no, I've not been to India. I've worked with a lot of people from India, but I've not been to India. Most of the team that I worked with are from Pune, and I have promised I was going to get over there at some point in time. And at some point I will, to visit them. Just have not had the opportunity yet. Well, that was terrible. See, that's what I get into in this. I start looking at things like, okay, I could do the 7-8-9, or I could do the 2-3-8. We're going to do the 2-3-8. We're going to swap 2. Just because at some point I want a straight flush. It's just, I've got to get one. I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't gotten the royal flush yet. I think that's all I'm trying for anymore. I also want to hit one of those 20,000 point bonus ones. That's not there. 5, sequential even number, symbiote and foes. We'll go this one. I'm not going to do the even number. Could I 2, 8? I would need a 4, 6, and 10. Yeah, I haven't been lucky yet. I'm going to swap the 7 and the 9. Dumb of me. I guarantee I get the 10. Probably get the rest of the straight. Well, nope, there's the 6. Okay. Well, let's gain 1. Gain 2. I don't need to swap. I need to swap 1. I need a gain 1, swap 1. What ranking am I? I was top 5%, something like that. I'll look after this. I haven't had a whole lot of time to grind it. Really? You don't let me parry you, then the one chance I can get to hit you, you evade. 7% chance to evade my arse. Not seeing week 3 drops. Let me make sure I've got drops turned on and I've got everything set. I've been getting them. Yeah, I've got mine. So you should be, this should be week 4, I think. Hold on, no, this is week 3. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm getting my week 3. Because I just started, I didn't watch any up until today. And I am 82% of my 4 hours, which is about right because I've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Hey, Kurt. All done finally. That's great. I can bet. There we go. There we go. Now we're going to swap 2 and hope we get something in there. I mean, we got faction reaction, but we're going to swap 2. Would be nice to get a little something. Yeah, if you're watching on like a console or a TV, sometimes it bugs out, and swapping between devices works. PC and phones and iPads, tablets seem to work the best for their drops. It's a Twitch thing. Mystic. I've got 2 in there already, so we're going to go Mystic here. Crash and burn. Nope, just 800 points. 130 bonus. We'll take it. I mean, it's not like I can ask for anything else at this point. You gotta take what you take, and well, you know, that's all you can do. Hey, I like it. I'm invisible. You know what? Just hit me. Hit me. I love that. I love being invisible. I wish you could play the whole game like that. It would make it so much fun. At some point here, when I run out of these, I'm actually gonna have to buy more. You know what? Let's go for it. Man, I may have to get some more food. I guess that was 2 hours ago I ate, didn't it? May need to eat a protein bar. Gaining power like a fiend. When I see the 20K one, we're going for it. I don't care. We're going to go for it one time. I've scared myself off of... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Gain 2. Scared myself off of it a couple times. Think she's just mediums? Yeah. Dude, come on. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab a protein bar here in a second. Well, there's nothing. 3 and 3. What do I do there? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be really dumb. Oopsie. Oopsie. My timing was off there. All right, I'm going to just turn my camera off here for a second. I'm just going to be right back, but I'm going to stay here. Well, that didn't work out the way I was expecting it to. Did something. Got a few points. Got a few points for it. All right. Not great, but it could have been a lot worse. Okay, there's the 2-3 and 11-12. You know what? We're going to just add one. All right. Let me turn my camera back on now. There we go. We're just going to add one. Yeah, I haven't gotten the straight flush. I haven't gotten the royal flush yet. We'll get those. We'll get them. Oh, let's see if I can translate here. That says hello. Okay. Well, hello, Somir. Okay, there's 10, 11, 12. We can get 5. Ooh, there's the 20,000 bonus points. Do we go for it? I say we do. Which means I need to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, 4 of them. This is really dumb. Unfortunately, I hate it because there's cheaters. You can blame your fellow players for it taking so long. If there wasn't cheaters, they could have them out in 5 minutes. But when there's cheaters, they've got to do a bunch of stuff by hand to, well, quote unquote by hand, but it's really not by hand, you know. Said I was going to go for it, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chances of me getting the 3 cards I need? Minuscule. They do. They ban them. The problem is they don't have a good system to re-rank the alliances and redo the scores and stuff like that. They try to be fair to those people in the alliances that didn't cheat. So I don't know. We're just going to go here. Nope. Did not get what was needed. I got 3 of the cards that was needed. And got a pair. And that was it. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Had to go for it once. Hey, Drill76570. Thank you for your follow. Yeah, I've been streaming too long. Thank you for the follow. All right, when I run out of these, I think we're going to maybe do something else. Because I'm not having great luck. Oh, I was going to show what my rank was. Wow. I hit play again. Got 3 of the cards I need for it. I probably won't get that as the quest, the option to pick, but holy crud, there's some power gain for you. When you get 3 power gains, there's not much you can do other than just gain a crap ton of power. I mean, it's gaining too fast. Yep, everything's processed. We'll get them. We'll get them. They're not gonna not give them to us. I know everybody's impatient and wants them yesterday, but I don't know. I'm not looking to get any of those. Just not getting a lot right at the moment. Hey, but she can't hit me. That's always fun too. Okay. Okay. What we got? What we gonna get? Swap 2. I think we're gonna swap you and you. Hey, Sadat08, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we could get a straight out of this. Okay, we're going to swap 2. We got faction reaction. We are a 6 away from a good hand. Could I explain the 20,000 thing? Yeah, it's just a straight, it's a ISO card 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same suit. Sorry about that. My wife needed some help, so I had to go help her. Okay. What I'm probably going to do, one of the things she wants to do is she wants to go see a movie today. So we'll probably wrap this up here in the next little bit, and then I'll come back later tonight. Probably do something like that. Probably do something like that. All right. I do have an 8. I've got 1 science. No cosmic. The 8 gets me more points. We'll go with the 8. And then we're going to drop that Sim Supreme and Thor. Come on, give me a 6. Nope. Hey, but we got 2 8s. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, I'm going to go until I'm out of the little entries for the 3 times. Then we'll go raid somebody, and then I'll come back later. Four hours is enough for now. Got to make the wife happy, or I can't play it all. God, nope. Ah. There we go. I think I've only got 1 or 2 more rounds I can do then. Nope, we're done. That's it. That's it. Where are we ending up for right now? We're in top 2%, 165,000. All right, a couple things to check out here real quick is where are we at in towers? I'm probably dropped down to, oh no, I'm still up in the 360s. That's nice. Can't really move a whole lot right now in towers. Here, we've gotten all the hands that we can get titles for. I don't necessarily want the Lone Wolves one. I haven't gotten Super Suits and haven't got Certified Force yet. Those are the 2 we're missing. Other than that, let's see here. I'll probably have to do some of this off stream. Yeah, I've got some rank ups I've got to do there on the science side. We can rank somebody up there. I've got some rewards to claim, nothing major there. We've got that done. So anyway, Battlegrounds, just for people to see where I'm at there. We're sitting 105 points, which is probably what, M2. So we're sitting at M2 right now, which is good for me. For now, we'll do some more climbing later on. But I do want to thank everybody for tuning in. For right now, let us go raid. Let's go raid Anayan. It's been a while since we've raided him. There we go. We're going to send everybody over there in just a few minutes. Do want to thank everybody once again for being here. Thank you for all the follows. We are now up to 10,111. Very, very, very nice. Thank you all so much for that. Like I said, a stream coming out this week, maybe next weekend, something like that, where I'm going to reward you for watching me. There'll be some probably $10 gift cards, some merchandise. I'm trying to see if I can get anything Kabamage, game related, if they will give me anything. They may not. Probably not, but we'll see what they can do. But anyway, until then, hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back later, and take care all.